Top story tonight. SNN Special Investigation. The National Transportation Safety Board has released a preliminary report on the July 27th small airplane crash that killed the father and his daughter along a Venice beach. Well, tonight, SNN anchor John Hill, who holds a commercial airplane and helicopter pilot's license and has logged 4,000 hours of pilot time, looked closely at the report and analyzed it. Here's what he found out.
The National Transportation Safety Board's preliminary finding shows that the pilot and a friend took off from this airport. It's called Buchan Airport in Inglewood. It's a sod strip that is listed on aeronautical charts as X-36. Before the plane took off, the pilot says he performed several mag checks. The first resulted in the engine dropping 300 RPM. The pilot's manual shows a max drop of 175. He performed a second mag check with the left mag running roughly. A third mag check found the engine running smoothly and within limits. The NTSB report does not discuss the pre-flight other than to say the aircraft had not been flown in the preceding 3.5 months, a perfect scenario for water to form in an aircraft gas tank. An aircraft's been sitting for 3.5 months. Is there a danger of water contamination?
Absolutely. You have to check it. Me and you as a pilot, or what, you're going to go up there and you're going to check it. You got to check it thoroughly too. You got to check the 3 sumps on most airplanes have them, and the collector at the end before the carburetor. If you don't do that, you could end up with, your engine going out.
This is an aircraft like the one that crashed on July 27th. We are not saying the pre-flight was or was not done, just how you check for water in the fuel. The Piper manual recommends that the pilot drain each wing sump as well as the gasolator sump. This is the way you do a wing sump. The NTSB preliminary report shows the aircraft took off from Buchan Field X-36, climbed to 1,000 feet and headed for Venice. But in 10 to 15 minutes, the engine ran rough and then quit. The pilot executed an emergency forced landing along the water's edge, striking 9-year-old Oceana Irizarry and her father, 36-year-old Army Sergeant Omni Irizarry. Both died from their injury. Members of the National Transportation Safety Board are continuing their investigation into the deadly accident. To date, they have found nothing wrong with the engine or its carburetor. For SNN Suncoast News Network, I'm John Hill.
Now, the NTSB report also says they were able to start the engine and run it through that, quote, mag check, and they found everything normal.